North Carolina Republican Congressman Mark Walker to talk about this. Congressman, nice to see you as always, sir. Appreciate you taking the time. Does this make sense to you that because there is a bunch of people coming across the border illegally that we can't stop, therefore we should shut down all of the legal ways to come into the United States, not only for people, but for goods as well?
I don't know that we should shut down all the legal aid, but we have to send a strong message. We continue to be the most philanthropic country in the world. I work with an organization for years that we've sent mission teams in the different Latin and Central American countries, but we've got to send a message. This has to stop. 2 weeks ago, I asked Secretary Nielsen in one of our Committee on Homeland Security hearings, I asked her, what does Jay Johnson think about this? It was neat for him to come out and say this, I guess, 2 days ago, that we have reached a crisis, certainly disagreeing with many of his Democratic colleagues.
I guess the question, though, is that what good does shutting down the legal ports of entry, as the president is threatening to do, what good does that do to fix the crisis?
Well, I believe you have to have the officials in these countries making sure that they're willing to work with us. The Mexican Interior Secretary said that they're planning to come through Mexico the mother of all caravans. Here's a specific number that's important to get an idea around this. In 2017, we only had 2 groups coming across the border of 100 or more. In the fiscal year 2019, we've already had 70 groups of 100 or more. All of our officials are saying that this is a breaking point.
You made the point earlier very well that even Democrats are now saying that this is a crisis. The question, though, is what good does shutting down legal ports of entry and stopping the flow of goods and stopping the supply chains for American businesses and stopping U.S. citizens from being able to come back if you, quote, shut the border down? What good does that do to the problems you're talking about?
Leland, the Congress and the government has been promising for decades they would resolve this issue. Once again, it's been a big hoax on the American people. Some of these officials in foreign governments have told us that they will work with us. Democrats, up until about 5 years ago, espoused the same concerns at the border as the Republicans do. None of that has worked. It's time to take some additional steps and measures. We hope it doesn't go that far, for people to come together and understand what Obama's DHS secretary said. There's a crisis.
Yeah, I'm still not figuring out the cause and effect of shutting down the ports of entry. Move on to this. For those of you not watching the Final Four competitions last night, Walker Forehand's UVA Cavaliers are going to the Final Four. Congratulations, Walker. And here was the clip. Take a listen.
Jerome, short, back tap, Diakite, a race for it, into the hands of Clark, got a chance to win it here, up the front, here's Diakite for the win, for the tie, Diakite!
And of all the money spent on March Madness, all of the fans, all of the merchandise, the players don't get to keep a dime of it. You want to change that. Tell us why and how.
We simply want these players, these student athletes, to have the same access to the free market that you and I have. We don't want the NCAA to pay them anything. We don't want the university. But the fact that the student athlete, though sometimes are making millions of dollars for the university, has no access to be able to market themselves, we think that's a huge injustice. We believe Republicans are coming forward to step out and speak out on such injustices, and we need to put a stop to it.
Where does this bill go from here? Do you have enough Democratic support to bring it to the floor? If so, you think it goes through the Senate? And how do you see the president on this?
I believe the president will eventually sign this into law. Our goal is to have it in law by the end of the year. This is something that's been going on for many decades. 99% of these student athletes will never receive a single dollar from a professional sports contract. So to restrict them at this point from going out and building some of those bridges using their own likeness, it's an injustice, and we feel like it's time to send it the other direction.
All right. Well, we'll keep that in mind, especially as your teams head to Minneapolis as well. Thank you, sir. It's good to be with you.
Thank you, Leland.
All right.